Heard it on the radio, we watched it on TV. They told us all about a war being fought for the right to live free. Liberty and freedom, that's a God-given right. So me and my friends, we all signed up and taught us how to fight. They sent us to a foreign land, 10,000 miles away, and we all knew we had a job to do, and there'd be a price to pay. We'd done our jobs and we'd done them well, but a lot of us died in a tropical hell, and some of us are dying now from what we got in Vietnam. And we fought long, and we fought hard, and we were proud to do our part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. No Tex, he hailed from Texas. Stan the man from Alabama. Deep down in South Carolina is where they recruited Sergeant Dan. They came from every walk of life, from silver spoons to toil and strife. They were red, yellow, black, and white, and I salute them all, 'cause they fought long, they fought hard, and they were proud to do their part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. They won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose.
stitched and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take a morning rush. City horns, the engines crush. Fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush. Waves crash, the ocean sings. Freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride, not perfect, no. We've got our scarred eagle wings, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
When the morning breaks and the sun is so bright, oh, what a glorious sight. All the worries of the night fade in the morning light. Thank you, Jesus. Praise your holy name. Thank you, Jesus. You are good today. Thank you, Jesus. Praise your holy name. When the shadows leave and the day wakes up slow, I can feel your mercy like a gentle glow, leading me to go. Thank you, Jesus. Praise your holy name. Thank you, Jesus. You are good today. Thank you, Jesus.
All right. Look who showed up.
All right. Hey, Charles, how you doing?
Good morning, gentlemen.
All right. Hope you're
How we
having a
doing?
good day. Doing well. Guess what, Charles? Guess what I did today?
Uh, I don't have a good. I couldn't guess. What did you do today?
So, so after all week, I haven't had any medication for sleep. So I thought to myself, I said, so how can I improve my telescope system? So anyway, I went Wednesday to talk to the guys about some things, and they changed my battery for my mount. That wasn't working right. So I got a brand new battery now. And I said, so what do I need for my telescope to make it perform as well as what Mark's telescope, the one that I donated, as well as that one does? Now, the only difference will be the diameter, okay? But I will be able to do everything that Mark can do with his telescope.
Okay.
So I got my Hyperstar lens. I got a ZWO camera that goes on the front. I have a Wi-Fi uh, connector box that works anywhere, and I'll have a power focuser for the focus cut on for the focusing. And this will be able to be. I'll set it up on the patio right now. I don't have building yet. Building is next. Building is next thing
Okay.
in the plans. But I have right now. I can put it on the patio, and I can control it when I get it set up. I'll be able to control it from inside the house.
Very
And
nice.
also, and then also Mark, if I give him the password to sign in on my account and everything, he can control it from where he is. So he can
Okay.
control both scopes if he wants. So like if I'm not feeling well, I don't feel like doing something, Mark can open up the building and do it all like he does in the observatory 10 minutes away. And I'll have the same kind of observatory right here in my yard. So
Excellent.
is that cool? That's cool, huh?
Yep. Sure is.
So, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I was finally able to purchase the main pieces of the puzzle, which is the telescope parts that can help me improve the ability to do the picture taking. Tomorrow night, I'm going to the star party, same place where I went today and Wednesday. I'm finding I'm really liking that telescope store, and there's a lot of fun stuff to look at. And the hard part is the traffic on the way home with the construction sites and different things, and people can't drive and all that fun stuff. But anyway, you get through it, you get there, you get through it, and then you're fine once you get going. Get home, I'm all fine. And but when I'm there at the store, I'm like, I'm not even on planet Earth. I'm somewhere else. I'm in a whole other different place, and I can talk about things, and nobody looks at me like I'm weird. So kind of like when we went to Pine Bush, you can talk about stuff. Nobody thinks you're weird.
There you go.
So, but no, so I'm excited about this telescope upgrade. And tomorrow night, if I can go live, I might try to. I don't know if I'll do it the first time I try it out. This first time I actually been able to use the telescope, Charles, since I bought it. I bought it several years ago, about 2017 or 18. I can't remember when I got it now, but it's been a while. So it's about time that I actually get to use it. And because I'm in a warmer climate, drier climate for the most part, compared to Minnesota, it should be a pretty good accomplishment. And I told Bobby he's gonna be hired on as my assistant, so he's gonna have to look up things and try to figure out all kinds of fun stuff. And you can of course join us too as well if you want on the same kind of a show. You can be part of the panel for a little bit. You don't have to be there for the whole show. So we might go a few hours. Bobby might have to get tired and go to sleep early. I don't know, but I'll at least do a couple hours on the evenings that Mark isn't doing a show or something. But if he wants to do a show like when he goes on tonight, if I was all set up and ready to go now, I could have had it running tonight, but I didn't have I didn't have a clue on how to put it all up yet. And that's what the
What's
business
up,
is normal
Maria?
party. Hey Maria, hey, you want to join? Hey, you can join. Send her, send her.
Mhm.
All right, is zero pay what? Zero pay for what? No, so anyway, so Mark can actually, like I said, he'll be able to connect to my system once we get it all set up.
Uh-huh.
And so I could be able to run the Benson telescope and then my telescope in Benson. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Check, Maria, check Messenger.
I was
Good.
kind of hoping we'd get a conversation started about the new kerfuffle about the UAP files. All the files, the JFK
Yeah.
files, and the MLK files, and now
Yeah.
they've got the MK Ultra files that they've
Right.
finally surfaced
And
after 60
yeah.
years.
yeah, and my friend Barry that does his political show, which you probably wouldn't agree with everything he says. But anyway, he's a really nice guy. He knows what he's talking about, and he's not trying to impress anybody either. He just shares what he knows and he puts it out there. And he talked about that the other night. He said before it was news, he said now they're going to talk about MK Ultra. That'll come up next. And sure enough, that was one of the announcements he made. Like,
Yeah.
MK Ultra, what?
Well, the thing
But
is,
we can
when they
talk
were-
about it on the same bandwagon.
when Congress had to release the files, they were sort of police running the UFO files, JFK files, Martin Luther King files. That was it.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, when the CIA broke into their boss's office and took 40 boxes of MK Ultra files.
Yeah, they might get in trouble for that, though, you know.
Well, here's the deal, guy. You remember back then? How many MK Ultra files did we actually ever get?
We never got any.
Zero. Okay.
we never got any. We got some.
They found one set of accountants' books. Okay. Of
Yeah.
office they rented or people they'd you know what I'm saying? Just one set of books was all that was ever recovered because they
Wow.
fucking torched the rest of them. Supposedly.
Oh wow!
Okay. All the
And
patient
who
files.
is that? Who is they? that did it, though? Who's they?
They
Science
is the
community?
CIA.
The science community? The CIA did it? Okay. The CIA
Yeah.
did it. Under who? Under which president?
Oh God.
Or was it
Could have
under
been Eisenhower.
Huh?
It could have been under Eisenhower.
Was he Democrat or Republican? I just looked that up.
He was a Republican.
Okay, well that's weird. Hey Maria, check your messenger on Facebook.
Yeah,
We
she
got
said
it.
she's got to have enough, but I think she might be having some trouble.
But here's the point.
Oh no.
It was known that those programs where they shot people up with drugs and hookers and did anything that they could to screw with people's minds,
Oh my!
okay? To figure out whether they can be
Bob.
turned into Manchurian candidates
Yeah.
or whether they could use it themselves to create
Right.
an assassin in a bottle, you know? But all those supposedly, okay, the one set of files that led downstream to a couple of people mostly in Montreal, Canada.
Oh yeah.
That this was what they were doing. Okay. And then there was the one guy that got thrown out of a window, hospital window.
Yeah. Yeah. The lieutenant commander, right? Whatever.
Yes. Oh no,
Yeah.
he was, he was just a. I don't know if he had a military rank. He was
Yeah,
just-
he was. Yeah, he was. Wasn't he like one of the pilots or something?
Don't confuse it with Secretary of Defense.
Favor? No, Commander Favor or
Oh, there's
whatever.
Maria. There's Maria.
Oh my gosh, the best looking face on the screen. How you doing, lady?
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, babe, how are you doing?
All right.
Good enough.
Missed you. We're talking about MK Ultra, and Charles decided to open the show with that.
Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
I-
What
wanna
do you
go
know? What do you
for-
know about?
The
You want to go
whole
down
thing-
a
the whole
rabbit
thing
hole?
about me
That's
was
a big enough one.
they broke into their boss's office to take these
When she
files
was out.
back. Okay. Why did she have those files? Number one, because those weren't on her agenda. Okay. She was doing UFOs and Martin Luther King and oh God, JFK. Okay.
Mhm.
There wasn't anything about MK Ultra because MK Ultra is dead. It was a dead story forever because the only official clues to its existence was one set of accounting books that it was listed in. All the patient files, all the operation files, and there were dozens of different operations. Okay.
That supposedly started in Kentucky, correct?
Huh?
MK
It was
Ultra?
your fault anyway. Okay, I got you. It was your fault.
Didn't that supposedly start in Kentucky?
Started one again.
Part of
Sorry.
it. Part of it did.
MK Ultra. The
Yes.
story goes that started in Kentucky.
What year?
God, I didn't
You
know
can-
it was
you can
something
Google
for
it.
a pop quiz.
Go ahead or Grok it. Use Grok or Google.
Was
Find
it
out.
in the 70s?
Yeah.
Oh no, it had to be before that. They were doing it right after World War II.
All right, I'm gonna jump
Because
into
they were the
Google
first-
and find out.
CIA.
You're right. You're getting an extra pay today. Next raise.
The CIA was the first people to get a hold of LSD. They were the single distributor for LSD.
And it was before
Hmm.
Bush Sr. was in charge.
Okay. So it was Bush Jr.
No, that was under Eisenhower.
Right. That
It
was
might have even been under Truman.
19.
Oh wow.
April 13th, 1953, to be specific.
Kentucky?
So that
Was
would have
it
been
Kentucky?
Eisenhower.
No, so that was authorized by CIA Director Alan Dulles.
Dulles.
Oh wow.
Dulles, sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
To develop mind control techniques and interrogation methods, often using unwitting subjects in response to
Yes.
the perceived Soviet, Chinese, and North Korean advances in brainwashing in the Cold War.
Mm.
So we didn't come up with it. We just decided to copy
Well,
somebody,
theoretically,
another
theoretically, it was
communist
something
country.
that the North Koreans and the Chinese came up with and used on our prisoners of war
Hmm.
in Korea.
And they saw
Now
it
we're
work.
friends. Now we're friends with China. So we're all good now. We don't have to worry about nothing.
There are no
All right.
more Manchurian candidates.
No,
We just have a
Really?
Manchurian
Really?
president.
really? Think about that statement before you make
Okay,
it.
he's not.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He's
Okay.
not. He's not Manchurian. He's Soviet, possibly, but
He's
it's
an
not
asshole.
Manchurian.
Dennis Leary lyrics. And I'm not hating on the man. I'm just saying. I've gotten to the age where that I'm tired of the filter between my brain and my mouth.
Yeah.
And he's there, and I get it, and I love it. It just has no fucks to give, and just go for it. So, Charles, back to your
Yes.
thing. Key personnel. The program was overseen by chemist Sydney. I'm going to spell this. Gott.
Gottlieb.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
That's who oversaw it.
Wasn't there
So-
a big chunk of that was in Montreal, Canada?
Possibly. Let me see. It's not.
Yes.
Let's ask Chat GPT.
Yeah, if you guys want to carry on some of this topic, now that we can actually talk about it, apparently, we can have a couple of shows where we actually have evidence and dig into it.
But the thing that gets me is when I first heard about this, I thought that just doesn't make any sense. Somebody must be confusing the MLK files, Martin Luther King, and then they saw MK, about MK Ultra.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
got the two mixed.
AMJK.
right? No, I guess not. There
Okay,
actually
so
are MK Ultra files.
yes. So to answer your question, it says yes. Some of the most notorious and severe MK Ultra experiments
Yes.
took place in Montreal, Canada. Between 1957 and 1964, the CIA covertly funded a series of brutal mind control and brainwashing studies known as Sub-Project 68 at the Allen Memorial Institute of McGill University.
Yes.
Wow.
It was-
Okay, so this
it was
is what blows
horrific.
my mind. This is what blows my mind.
Okay.
We have access to all this information. We
No, we
can
don't.
actually, well, we've never had this before,
No. Okay.
but it's
Well,
like, so back in the day when you and I were growing up, even Ron, God bless your soul, you were preoccupied with life. But it's like we knew this shit was happening. We didn't have access to these
it all
files.
came out. It all came out in the Church Commission.
Yeah.
That was after JFK's assassination.
Okay. Well, I wasn't born at that time.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
full
Bobby,
seniority.
what do you have going on in your background? Is there
Something's-
background? No, we're hearing like background noise.
Oh, Bobby, you okay?
Oh, so, hey, what's up, Esther?
I got my TV muted. I got my TV muted. Hi, Esther.
But anyways, so this would have been a big deal had it been public when Charles and I and Ron were growing up. This would have exploded the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but now we're at our age and you can Google this crap and they're going to give you like the whole truth of everything that freaking happened and nobody bats an eye at it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, the entire drug scene in Southern California, especially around Berkeley and San Francisco,
Yeah.
was entirely CIA funded. The
Wow.
entire rock era, a lot of those artists were taken, CIA drugs, and they were CIA funded because they needed to get rid of the peaceniks. They were coming in to fight the anti-war theme people that were taking over Iraq at that very early stage. They had to get rid of them and bring in the hard rock, sex, drugs, and rock and roll crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Remember whenever protesters went against the war on Iraq? What's up, Canadian Bob?
Hey, Sandy, how you doing?
But
Yeah.
the main thing that I'm pretty sure I got right was that there had been Freedom of Information acts requests run through every freaking department in Washington and outside, okay, to try to trace down these programs that were under MK Ultra, okay, and it's there's been nothing there. They were all intentionally shredded and burned back in the late 50s when it first started, when some of the programs first started to get known, and there were more than one there was more than one fatality involved, but there was one where the guy was a chemist at one of the weapons labs. They dosed him up at LSD, kind of freaked him out without his knowledge. Okay. It kind of freaked him out. He was going to blow the whistle on it, and they basically killed him.
Yeah. Oh, you're on mute, Maria.
So my question is, are we surprised that our government did this? The answer is no.
I'm not.
Oh, we would, but we were then.
Yeah, we were then. Yes, not now.
Oh my God! Back
Not
in
after everything we know.
1964, having the conversation we're having right now, there would be people knocking on the door.
Oh yeah, your ass would have been in jail.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, you'd been in jail.
But I mean, but as you hear it again and again, and from this source and that source, and the stories start coming together, okay? And you say, "Oh my God, it's real! It's really happening,"
Yeah.
And
I think we've been desensitized to that stuff, like us. So we've all been in this field. We all know.
Look,
we're not surprised at this.
How much have we been desensitized?
A lot.
To the point where the whole Epstein, the whole Epstein deal, he was blackmailing billionaires with teenagers, children, okay? And people, well, okay. In his first trial, they shoved it under the rug and basically let him go.
Yeah. So the media named that instead of child pornography or child molestation or anything, they just called it sex trafficking.
Yes.
And nobody, and they've thrown it out there so much, nobody cares.
At the time, they made out like these 14-year-olds were selling themselves to him.
Honey, they've done that for years to women that have been raped. It's their fault because of what they were wearing. because they were someplace they might not have needed to be.
Sure.
Oh, Kevin, hell yeah. What's up, Kevin?
Oh Lord, yeah.
Hey,
Happy Friday to
Kevin.
friends and me. I'm not a friend. Just saying.
But the whole thing, but up until really up until last,
Weeks.
I guess maybe the 90s, really, it started. People started really waking up.
Have
Well,
they really?
I know I did. Ruby Ridge.
Oh,
Right.
oh.
I remember that.
My God, that is a rabbit hole to go down for
You
days.
betcha.
Yeah.
And then Waco.
But they're not, yeah, Waco, but now it's Mount Charles, Ruby Ridge. Didn't the family win that case actually? I mean, he lost some people in the family because they got murdered by the
He
sheriff.
lost everybody in his family.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
but didn't he actually win though? Didn't he actually win the case after it was all done? He got to keep his
He
land.
did.
But then there was nothing. How could he run the land by himself then, right?
But it's
Yeah.
like the
He had
FBI comes out there.
I think he had one daughter that survived.
I think
Okay.
so.
Yes.
I think so. But
I-
could
in
you
fact,
imagine?
I think he had an older daughter that wasn't there.
Mhm.
He had another daughter that survived. His son was killed.
His wife was
His wife
killed.
was killed. The baby survived.
Hmm.
And his buddy, roommate, whatever, also
Yeah.
survived. So, but
Hey, Bobby, I sent the picture of.
the whole basic cause for that was he was special forces, right wing, whatever, and they thought they could get him to go in to the Aryan nations and spy on him. And he said, I'll have nothing to do with that. Okay? And that's why they set him up with a weapons charge, to coerce him into going undercover for him. And he refused.
So that was 1992. That wasn't that long ago. I mean,
No,
it
not
is.
really.
Well, it is, but it was 2 years before my son was born. But anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about this part, Ronald.
This is the camera that I got for my new upgrade to my telescope. So when that goes on, I have a fast star or hyperstar now. We call it hyperstar, and I spent like about $800, a little bit over $800 on that. On this one here, I spent like about just over $300 on this one. So between the two of those, just alone, it's going to be almost $1,200 for that. It's on payment plan though. I get it on payment plan. So, but the point is, when I get everything set up, tomorrow night I'm going to a star party at the telescope shop where I've been spending a couple of days at to get
good
all
for
this
you.
stuff done. And I can have it remotely. I can remotely control it like what Mark does with the one that I donated to his project. And my goal is to have mine up and running, which will be Sunday night probably. Of course, that will depend on if it's clear or not. And then if it is clear at all, I'll try to get used to it and figure it out. I've been getting some amazing sunrises, Maria.
Oh, I
Even with
bet.
my power wires in the way. I don't care about those. Actually, I have fun watching the birds getting in the way of the sun. It's like, oh, he's taking a video. We're gonna get some pictures. That's what it looks like. Well, but I'm trying to find a picture of the hyperstar lens. The hyperstar lens goes on the front of the scope, and it makes it from the focal length of the scope. You take out the secondary mirror, you replace the secondary mirror with the hyperstar lens, and then you
I
see the
gotta be
camera
real.
on.
Okay, hold on for a thought. I'm gonna be like real quick because they're my dog is really bugging them. It's time to take the dogs out.
All right,
Be right
yeah,
back. I should be back at the end.
all right. I'll bore them. I'll bore them. Yeah, I'll bore you guys with my story. So anyway, the camera gets mounted onto the hyperstar lens. Okay, so then you run it through the mount of the telescope, and it can be connected to the computer using a wireless Wi-Fi connector. Okay, and that is called the. It's a used item. All these items are used actually, but that's discounted prices that I'm talking about. So that's a good thing. You got to get them on sale, right? So I was able to
You
use
got to
my
get
Affirm account.
everything on sale.
Yeah. Well, I use my Affirm account to pay for it. You know, just easy payments. You know, for the Hyperstar and the camera. I said, no, the camera I got today. The Hyperstar and what else did I get? Or was it yesterday? I got the Hyperstar and the camera. Anyway, uh,
Oh, sorry
for
to
that.
interrupt. My son's calling. I'm gonna bail.
Oh, okay. All right.
See y'all later.
Take care of that.
See ya.
So Charles, to pay for that, it was like 80 for the Hyperstar. I think it was $87 and something a month for 12 months. But that's not bad. I mean,
Okay.
you know, okay, yeah. So anyway, I'm excited about it. I'll finally get to make the scope do what it's supposed to do, you know, and enjoy it at the same time. I'll be able to see the views the Mark gets
Well, that you can go.
right
You can. Yep.
in my own backyard. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And it's not. You're not going to have to have 10 feet of snow, 40 below zero, and
Right, exactly.
yeah,
And I won't have any snow to worry about. No worries about freezing cold temperatures. It does get a
you just
little
have to
cold at
you
night.
have to watch out for the scorpions
Right, exactly.
and the
Which
rattlesnakes.
that's what I want to put a building up for, so they can watch out for it. Be careful with it being out there, you know. Hopefully it won't have any issues with that. I'm gonna try. I guess maybe at nighttime the birds won't be around. They'll be sleeping at that time during nighttime. Or you know they're daytime birds, but they do go to sleep at night, so they are
So,
daytime.
yeah.
So the ones that I'm looking at are quail. I found out. I always said they're morning doves originally, and then Mark corrected me. He said, "Oh, those are quail." And then I looked it up and said, "Guess what? That
Mm,
was wrong. They're quail." So I saw quails, uh, male and female quail. They had their chicks with them. They had six chicks, just like the ducks do. And like, what?
yeah.
I didn't know that they're birds, and they're not a waterfowl necessarily.
No.
They're a desert. They're a desert bird, land fowl. So I don't know why they'd have six of them at once. But they did. That's good. So they're still trying to teach them everything, you know, all about life and how to survive. And so it's interesting. And is Kevin still here? I wonder. Wonder if Bobby sent Kevin a note. And next week I got to pay for StreamYard, so if anybody wants to help out with that, now is your chance.
Maybe.
Hop on the
Nobody.
phone.
So what else has been going on in the world?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm enjoying this Arizona
I
living
have
and
kind of
living.
pulled back a little bit. I just got so um, disoriented shall we say?
Yeah.
Discombobulated. Tired of getting tired.
Yeah,
of
and that happens. Yeah, that
It's just
happens. And
so much jaw, just noise.
yeah, and I watch what I want to watch, and I don't pay attention to the people that are just being so rude out there that they should actually be locked up for just saying what they say, And
Yeah.
like when they say, "Oh, I want to kill all the Trump supporters," that's what now I'm not saying that. I'm repeating what they say, and so it's like,
Well,
well, wait a minute,
when,
why would you want to kill
when you
me?
hear those people, Ron, write their names down.
Well, what I do on the
And
on the X account,
not just the one that you heard somebody say they heard somebody.
yeah, but
This
when
is
the
first
person
person.
actually says it,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
and then what I do when I see it posted like that, what I'll do is I'll reply to it and I'll say, I hope you wind up in prison real soon. That's how I say it, you know. And then if I want to go into a understanding of a rant about it, I would say, you have no right to want to hurt anybody's choice for why they want to choose to vote for any way they want to vote for. I don't say that about you, Charles, or anybody else who's a Democrat. I don't give a crap if you're a Democrat. I don't care. What I care about is you know all the facts, okay? Now, you might not think that I have facts. You might think my facts are trash, I don't know. But anyway, the point is I listen to you, you listen to me, we talk about things, we don't try to kill each other. You know what I mean? And so now Barry is a strong Trump supporter, but he had met a friend that lives near him in his own little city, but they were in Miami, had some kind of dinner they had to go to for Miami Dolphins, right? And so he was there and he met this guy and he said, I live like in your neighborhood. And the guy that he met is a Democrat, definitely. But yet they were able to sit there and eat at dinner time and talk without trying to kill each other. And that's what I'm getting at, is we shouldn't want to have to kill each other because of what somebody thinks or believes in, whether it be politics or religion or whatever. We should be able to have a growing up conversation as an adult. And if you can't do that, you need to check out you need to check out, clock out or whatever you want to call it. Just take care of your own problems. Don't bring me your problems. And you never have. And you always shared what was on your mind, and we always get along that way. Just like when I talked with Bill about some of the politics, we didn't agree on everything, but we kept it civil, and we said, well, let's keep it cool now. We just won't, you know, run it down our throats or nothing like that. We just, keep it cool. So I think we can be adult enough and be able to talk about certain subjects and things, that we can without getting, kicked off the air or whatever. Got to be careful of the topics that we talk about. MK Ultra, now it's big news. We can talk about it. Obviously, it's news, national news that it was done. So everybody knows about it, and I think we can probably talk about it. But there are certain words we can't say, and Murray mentioned one of them. So, they get upset. Some of the words that we say.
What's
So we
funny
really,
is I'm seeing people talking about MK Ultra. They're talking about, they took the DN's, the director. They took the files from the director.
D&I.
Okay, that's the whole upset. That's the entirety of what they're upset about. That they took their boss's files. Okay, and that it could be a problem. Okay, but they have no idea what those files are. Okay,
Right.
we at least remember what they
Man,
were
Miss
talking
Maria.
about.
Yeah, she had to. I don't know if she'll be back, but she had a phone call. She had to answer. Get Kevin in here if he's still around.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay. See,
Yeah. So yeah.
the point that bothers me is this is all over the UFO side of things.
Yeah.
It was in with that tranche of documents. Okay, it was being handled in that bunch. Why?
No, I think that they were
I have
gonna.
no
I think
idea.
they were gonna. Well, I think they were gonna let all of it out when everything was figured out to a point where it could be
This
useful,
is the very
not just
this
to
is the
spill it
very
out there.
this is the very first time. This has been coming for over a year.
Yeah.
Okay. It was the UFO files or UFO, UAP. Okay. They threw in the JFK files and they threw in Martin Luther King files. Okay.
Trump wanted all that stuff out.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was all that was in the original bill. What she is doing with MK Ultra files that have not absolutely have not existed. It's not that they were being held, that they were super classified. Okay. They didn't exist officially. They had all been
Sorry.
burned, shredded, and
Yeah.
buried back in the 1950s and early 60s.
Yeah.
And it was some horrendous, absolutely soul-wrenching crap.
Yeah. I agree.
Criminal. It was criminal. It was absolutely criminal. And we're talking thousands of victims.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
now it's
And
oh my goodness, they violated the sanctity of the boss's office. Wake the hell up! This stuff is really important. It's really historic. It's really toxic. It's not some impoliteness that's just going on. You know? Oh no, they stepped out of line and went into the boss's office and got some papers. No, this is a big deal.
And the thing is that the other thing is that they still haven't done absolutely anything about the Obama eavesdropping or how is it? When they listen to your phone conversations, you know, tap your phone lines, but that they weren't supposed to do.
Ron, they've been listening to all of our phone calls. Yours,
Yeah, that's true.
mine, Obama's,
Yeah.
Trump's, everybody's since
I can share a story with that,
early
Charles. Do you want?
1980s.
I can share a really good story with that. I was talking to my friend Brian. He has Total Brian on his Mixword channel now. But I was talking with him on the phone, on a messenger call or whatever, and I told him about my pest control thing that I got for the flies and whatever else was flying around. I had plugged it in. It's plugged in one and used the ultraviolet light or UV light, and it has the sticky thing that you insert to turn on the light. So the light attracts the bugs, which it does work. Okay, I gotta get a new pad now. I got the last one used and all used up now, but I gotta get a new one and get a couple more. But anyway, I was telling him all about how it works and what it was. I told him the name of it. I'm not going to share the name here, so I'm not trying to advertise to nobody. And then what happened was he started getting ads. Now we were on the phone, we were on the cell phone. He started getting ads about the item I was talking about. Now, how's that?
Yeah. So at least Maria was here. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Kevin was here. Kadia Bob was here. Thank you, Charles.
Charles, how was that? But they could hear what we were saying on the phone.
Well, my son and I had my son and I had that happen too.
Okay, so that's
We
what
were
you know
talking
about
about
that then.
we're talking about the guy he bought his motorcycle off of. Okay,
Oh yeah,
that
I remember that.
he was looking for a mobility scooter. Okay,
Yeah.
we were talking in his garage. Neither of us were on the phone, and 10 minutes later, what rolls up on my Facebook, an ad on Facebook or whatever,
Oh yeah.
mobility scooters.
Wow. And you were talking on the phone.
So, no, we weren't talking on the phone. The phone was there, so they listen when it's off.
Oh, you know, I
They
had that
always
happen with the. I had that happen with the TV. I had the TV on. I was watching a
Yes.
NASCAR race about something,
Alexa,
and I talked to.
wake up. Oh, Alexa's already listening.
Yeah, and then I was talking to Mike, the guy that was staying with me a little bit at the old house, and I said, "Hey, what about such and such, whatever we were talking about?" And I can't remember now what we were talking about, but what about this or that and whatever the other thing? And then next thing I know, they were having a commercial about what we were talking about, and it's like, what? Why
Oh,
are they having a commercial about what we just
pay,
said?
never mind, Ron. That's just a coincidence.
Yeah, there ain't no coincidence in that crazy stuff. All right, here's a picture of what I got. I think if I understand it right. Uh, yeah, let
Well,
me
good night,
hold on,
Esther.
Bob. We're
I'm
gonna
getting
go a
ready to
little
leave
over.
over.
We're gonna go
All
a little
right.
bit over just a few minutes, and I might do a reading if anybody wants one. If not, well, that's okay too. Whatever people want. I'm trying to get the items that I purchased over the last week to make this telescope opportunity occur. So we're going to enjoy this telescope thing, Charles. I do know enough about the sky that I can figure it out and I can share what I know, you know. So let me, oh wait, I gotta add the, hold on, I gotta go back. All right, we'll get it figured out, Bobby. Okay, wait
Take
now,
your time.
how do I add something now? How do I add right there, there we go. Media, I got it. Attach one photo. There you go, Bobby. That's kind of like what I got, but not quite the same exact one. But what it does is it mounts on the end of the telescope, on the front end. Okay? And then I got one more item to look up now. Hold on. Okay. Okay.
So this is the mountain you was talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So what that does is on the big end, on the bottom end, that screws in onto the end where the secondary mirror goes. And in the red camera I showed you earlier, it goes on the other end and it becomes a f1.9 system. Pretty darn cool, huh? Charles, that cool or what?
Oh, Charles is on mute. I'll send him the
No, I
photos.
can't. No, I can't find. No, I can't find. Okay, this doesn't help me any. Um. Okay, I gotta find it. I always see it on the site. I gotta go back to the site now. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can find that other piece here. Is Carlos still here, or did he go?
He's on
Oh,
mute
there.
and wandering.
Oh. Oh, darn it. Why can't I find what I'm trying to find here? That was more like what I got. That was more of an adapter than I saw there. But that's on a different website, though. But I just need to get the picture to show you what I purchased. Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to do that. I'll have to find the other one later, Bobby. And, yeah, I don't know. Okay, now I need to check. Okay, wait a minute now. Yeah, at the star party, I'll be able to learn how to use the telescope. And you know what we're talking about. What's funny is the we can talk about anything. Like we mentioned, oh hey, what about electric bikes? You know, and all of a sudden I get all kinds of electric bicycle ads. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. What I was
And
looking.
while we're waiting on that, here's something that Ron did pick up. All right, anybody like that?
All right, that was nice. Okay, I'm trying to find this. I'm not getting any help here from Google. Is that word? No. Okay, did we lose Tara? Hmm, that's not helping anything. I can find anything, Bobby. I don't know what. Okay,
Well,
hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't see anything that I've got for that internet um, box that they use. Mark has the same idea though, and he uses the his he's got a Pi board that he built. Okay, let me get the name exactly. Get the name. Oh, it's ASQ. No, not T. AS ASI error. Hold on, I had it wrong altogether. It's ASI error. That's why I couldn't find it, Bobby.
Oh, wow.
ASIAIR. Now, there it is. Okay, now I gotta use one, but it will still do what I need. And you connect this one to, yeah, here we go. Okay, and then this is, yeah, whatever that's for. Okay, hold on. This one here. I don't know what that stuff is all about. That's just a picture. But we can take a picture of that and I'll send it to you. That's kind of what I got. Sort of, kind of. Okay, let me get it over to you and we'll be good to go. You might get this figured out someday, Bobby. What do you think? Okay, attach one photo. Now don't worry about the cutout part of the copy and paste I did. I didn't do that. That's what they did. But this is a Wi-Fi box that connects the telescope to the Wi-Fi and also allows me to connect the um, computer to the telescope as well through the wireless program. But the whole point that we're trying to do is to get the option of being able to control it from inside the house. Okay? You know what I mean? All right, we want to do card reading for the group. Charles, are you here still? There you are.
Charles?
There you are.
Yep, I'm mic off.
Yeah, I was wondering what was happening. You were like, I don't want to talk to those guys no more. They're nuts. We're gonna do a group reading, okay, Charles? Not a individual reading tonight, just a group reading. And if it works
Yeah.
for you, it works for you. If it don't, well, that's okay. That's a good one. That's a good one with what we were just talking about, Charles. Holy cow. Wait till I get these other ones pulled and I'll go through them. All right. So besides all that, Charles, how you doing? Yeah, this came up twice already. I shuffled it like 3 times. And that card came up the same thing twice. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so that's good. Now, the second one is a little bit obscure, but we'll use it. What the hell? What else are we doing? Here's the first one, though.
All right. 31. Take care of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire.
Okay. Does that make any sense to anyone? Now, this doesn't necessarily mean a romantic relationship necessarily. This could mean anyone. Okay.
Okay, 9. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. However, you create a way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again.
I don't know if they mean really a relationship, loving, everything included there. I think they mean everyday friendship and love. Would you know, to find somebody.
Yeah, so 19, make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it.
All right. So if there's anything you need to make a decision about, it's that time. I'm making a decision about my telescope and I'm excited. So I'm glad I made that choice to get this done. Mark's been telling me recently, he said, well, the only way you're gonna heal is if you start being active and getting your telescope running and stuff. You know, get things going so you keep busy, right? Like when you
Yeah.
did the electric bicycle thing, Charles, you took the time to get that together. You might not have gone very far with it, but you still had an idea in your head. And so that's what we have to do sometimes. We have to step out and do it. I'm actually closer now to getting this telescope running correctly. I'm like amazed at actually how easy it is. That's the first thing. And I didn't realize it was so easy to figure it out. And then you just got to figure out how everything works. That's all you got to do. Know what I mean? All right. Get this. Man, they had a plane crash in Tucson. Uh, some of the roads I take to the astronomy shop goes past that kind of stuff. Yesterday they had a 10-car hauler, diesel rig, 10-car hauler, and the guy had a flat tire, had a blowout, and he died. The truck driver died, but you see where the truck wrecked. And I was like, wait, I go past her when I go to the telescope shop every time. Oh no. So glad I wasn't there. And apparently there were two Tesla cars that got burned in the mayhem. But man, oh man, I had to go all over the place to get to where I had to go. And today they were putting up a light pole and had to redirect traffic. And I was like, holy cow, can I get a break? And then beyond all of that, people can't drive anywhere, Charles. That is crazy.
Too many distractions.
That's it. I saw
Listening to
a woman that was
watching DVDs. Cruising
Yeah,
down
well, I watched a woman.
the expressway bumper to bumper.
I saw a woman texting on her phone, and then I saw a guy on Wednesday, I think it was, when I was coming back or going to whatever. He's sitting on the phone call, talking on the phone like this, and he's driving down the road. Okay, first of all, Arizona, believe it or not, Arizona has a hands-free law that says he can't do that.
Yep.
Okay, and you get a big fine if you get caught a couple of times. And people don't pay attention to the law. The dark tint on the windows. Oh, I get so mad at that now. And it's like I'm watching some of my sheriff deputies' videos they do on the live video things, for the ride-alongs and things. And I can see what they put up with every time dealing with crazy people. Oh, well, I knew it was against the law, but I got
Hey,
dark windows anyway.
I got something. Just throw it out there. We're not allowed to run it with heavy tint, so you can't see in your car, right?
Yeah,
How come cops are allowed to run heavy tint?
that's to protect
They
people's
all run
identity.
limo tents. Just
No,
look,
I get what you're saying.
just look next
I
time, you
get
know.
it. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I look at that, and people, then they get stopped by the guy that actually checks that kind of stuff, right? And then it's like,
That's so we can't tell
um,
they're sleep. Tell if they're sitting at the road alongside the road running radar or just sleeping. You know,
right.
good grief. You know, at least play fair, damn it. Even Stephen rules.
Yeah. All right. So, Bobby, the message I sent Charles, I sent Charles the message. There you go, Charles. That's a reading for you. Take a look at those cards and just kind of get in your mind what you think about those cards. And anyone that sees this video later, and you see these cards on the video, don't be afraid of them. They're just normal picture cards. I like using because they're uplifting to me. And I don't think I've
What's up,
found negative ones.
Ozark?
Huh?
Ozark is here.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. That's the guy that did my her video sign.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay,
my
guys, I
wooden
got to
one. He
run.
carved it up.
So you guys go ahead and close it out, and I'll see you next week.
All right. Thank you, Charles.
Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Yeah. Bye.
All right. We'll see
All
each
right.
and everybody next time. All those
Hey,
like those who did.
wait. If you guys want to look at the sunrise later, rewind this show and look at the beautiful sunrise I got this morning that I shoot every day with my cell phone. Okay, and the sun is coming up at 5:28 in the morning, so that means I'm up at the time the sun rises. Okay, so check it out. Um, get here earlier. You can see it at the beginning of the show. Usually we play it at the beginning. Maybe Bobby can play it at the end. I don't know. It's up to you, Bobby, if you want to play it at the end. Uh,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
we'll
But
see
then you can
everybody.
go back to the beginning and watch it.
Oh yeah, they can. And
All
actually
right.
we did play your song. All right, thank you everyone. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend. Stay tuned for the next week or so. I'll be testing my new telescope toys that I got connected from
Mm-hmm.
my telescope, and I'll be able to
All right.
share some exciting new astronomy pictures that I never knew I could even do, and now I'll be able to do it
All right.
exactly the same way that Mark does his astronomy pictures. But now he knows more about this
Oh yeah.
stuff than I do. But I'll learn more. I'll get to learn a lot as I'm doing this project, and so I already learned a lot about optics and everything like that and how it works. And man, it's exciting. It's very interesting. All right. Well, anyway, you want to get out here, Bobby? You got to go. And thank you, everyone, for
All
joining
right.
us.
All right. All
Also,
those of us who did the factory, all those of us who did the factory rejects.
Hello, and welcome to ERRT Radio. Join us 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday night for Seekers, Chronicles, Paranormal Historians with Anthony, Jenny, Kim, and their guests. And right after this show, join us for the Positude Podcast, hosted by Maggie Hart at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Hey boys, I'm not wearing panties.
All right. All right. everything's going to be all right.
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And remember, audio only podcasts can only be found on Mixer, but we can be on video on YouTube, Facebook, X, Rumbo, and Instagram. We encourage everybody to follow and scan this QR code right away or forever be a ghost holding a canoe.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Thank you, Bobby.
See y'all next time. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you
Bye.
next time.